This is a complete Facebook live streaming tutorial for advanced users. Specifically, we're going to look at the gear you should use to make your Facebook live streams look pro, the best software to use when you're streaming, and how to promote your live streams so that people actually show up. I personally use Facebook Live to earn millions of dollars in online sales. And by the end of this video, you're going to have everything you need to make sure that you're earning revenue every time you go live on Facebook. Let's dive in. Ever go live on Facebook and this happens? You show up live and basically no one's there. You get a few likes and the odd comment or two, but you put a lot of work into that live, and so you wonder, is it actually worth it? Well, don't keep doing this. Don't go live if it seems like no one's paying attention. Instead, up-level your live streams so that people actually care, so that people show up, so that people are engaged. Well, how do you do that? Let's first take a look at your physical setup. Every time you go live, it's important that you sound good and look good. When you sound good and you look good, you come across as an authority. Your audience sees that you're taking your Facebook Live seriously, and they're much more likely to tune in and stay attentive. So what gear should you use for your physical setup? Here's the 3 pieces I recommend. Is first, a microphone. And it doesn't have to be something expensive. This Audio-Technica AT2020 is a great mic. It sounds amazing, and it's only 150 bucks. That will take care of your audio. Now, what about your video? Well, there's 2 pieces of equipment I'd recommend. The first is a light source. And I know a lot of people will tell you that you need to have multiple lights when you're going live on Facebook or when you're doing video. And that's not the case. If you get a good quality light, one will do just fine. This one's from Neewer. It's about $220 and it is amazing. This single light is all you need. And it's probably more important than even the camera you use. You could use a great light like this with the camera on your phone, and you're probably going to get a pretty good quality picture. But if you want something that looks amazing, here's what I use. It's called the Facecam Pro, and this is a 4K webcam. It plugs right into your computer and it gives you an amazing picture. And that's all you need for your physical setup. Those 3 pieces cost under $800. It's a very affordable setup. Well, what about the streaming software you should use? When you go Facebook Live, what's the best software? Now I've tried a number, but this is the one I keep coming back to. This is Restream. Why do I like Restream? Well, there's a couple reasons why. It's super customized. You can see over here in this title, I've got my brand colors here. There's lots of ways to add all sorts of different animations and titles. So you can see as I'm giving a presentation, when I'm doing Facebook Live, you'll notice in the bottom corner here, I'm constantly helping my audience understand what it is that we're talking about by adding these subheadings down at the bottom of the screen here. Restream also allows you to engage right in the chat. So as you're going live, you're going to see the chat from people who are commenting on your live stream. And it also makes it easy to share your screen, to share video, to share audio. Everything that you need is built right into Restream. Restream makes it very easy to get those guests into your stream. I'll show you. Over here, you'll see this little plus button. You simply click on that, and then you can copy an invite link and you send that to anyone who you want to join you in the stream. They don't need to install any software. They literally just click the link and they'll show up. Then after you go live, Restream delivers all your analytics to you via email, so you can see how many people were on the live stream, what parts of the stream were most popular, when did people drop off. It's really helpful to go back and take a look at what worked from the content that you streamed with and what maybe could you improve in the future. Very helpful. So you've got your gear, the physical setup, you've got a streaming software. Now let's take a look at how to put these together and actually go live on Facebook. I'm gonna do this from my Facebook profile, but you could also do this from inside a Facebook group if you like. So down here, right under our post, you can see it says live video. Just simply click on live video, and then we're gonna go live here. And then that's gonna land you on your setup page here. Now, you could just go live with the webcam built into your computer, or if you're using a mobile device with the mobile camera that you have built into that device, or you could choose, as I've got selected here, a streaming software like Restream. If you're going to use a streaming software, there's 2 more pieces of information that you need to take from this Facebook page and plug those into the streaming software that you're going to use. So the first right here is this, your stream key. So you're going to click on copy, and then you're going to go over to your streaming platform, your software, and in your setup, mine's right here in Restream, you're gonna go into the stream itself, and here's where you need to put that stream key. You're also gonna need your RTMP URL, and that's provided by Facebook as well. Let's go back over here to your advanced settings, and then you'll find that right here. It's called your server URL in Facebook. Just copy that, then go back over to your streaming software, and you can paste that in right there. Once you've added those 2 pieces of information, now your streaming software and Facebook will communicate with each other. And then when I say that I'm going to go live over here in my streaming software, I'm going to get this countdown, 3, 2, 1. And then there will be a little bit of a lag. and you'll notice then your stream will start showing here inside Facebook Live. This won't actually mean, when mine comes up here, doesn't actually mean that you're going live just yet. You still need to tell Facebook to actually go live. It simply means that Restream, in my case, the streaming software, has now connected with Facebook. So after you set up your URL and your stream key, there's two more things you need to do over here in Facebook. Go ahead and click on this, what you're live about, and you'll see the first one here is a required title. So you do need to put a title in, and then you also need to put in a description. Without doing these two, you won't actually be able to go live on Facebook. Once you fill those out, you'll notice this Go Live button down here in the bottom left-hand corner. That'll become clickable, and as soon as you click that, you'll be going live on Facebook. Now, maybe at this point you're thinking, Dave, I already have my gear. I already have a software. I've already used these to go live on Facebook many times before. What else can I do to improve my live streams? And that's where your marketing comes into play. Please do not just go live and hope that people are going to be getting a notification from Facebook and they're going to join your live stream and listen to what it is you have to say. You have to let people know when you're going live, and more importantly, why should they tune in? What's in it for them? And to do that, that requires something called pre-marketing and then also remarketing. Let me show you. I'm going to go over to my content calendar. This is where I plan all of my content. It's inside of the Unipro software. And you can see here, I'll show you an example. On the 22nd here, you can see that I went live in one of my Facebook groups called Audience and Influence. Now, as we just talked about, I didn't just suddenly go live and hope that my audience would tune in, nor did I just post an hour before and say, hey, I'm going live in an hour. No, in order to make sure that my audience actually showed up for this live training, I used 7 pieces of Facebook content as well as 11 emails to drive people to that Facebook Live. Some of those posts and emails came before the event. So here's a post, a 2-step on my personal profile. Here's an event that I made inside my group. Here's a reminder post that happened the day before the Facebook live stream actually happened. These are all examples of pre-marketing, getting people excited about your live stream before your live stream actually happens. But unfortunately, a lot of business owners, they stop there. They market their event a little bit and then hope people will watch. Well, what about after your actual event, after the live stream ends? That's actually when most people are going to tune in. Many people can't show up on your schedule when you're going live. They're going to want to watch the replay if you remind them. And that's why you'll see here that I sent out an email replay and then made another post over inside my Audience and Influence group reminding people to go watch, and then had another email over here driving people back to the event after the fact. That's the remarketing effect. So you have pre-marketing before your event happens, and then you remarket it, making sure that as many people from your audience show up for that live event as possible. As part of the marketing step, marketing your event, you need to think about what you're going to do with your video after the fact. As you probably know, Facebook is now deleting live videos 30 days after they happen. So what should you do with those videos? Well, really you have 2 options. I'll show you the first option here. This is on a remarketing post that happened after the fact of one of my live videos. And these are people who are saying, I missed it, I want to tune in, can you show me the replay? And notice my reply here to Francois. He says, me please. And I said, Francois, happy to share it with you. And then I gave the link back to the recording of that live training. And then I said, grab the downloads while this is still online. So notice this phrase, while this is still online. This is a legitimate, this is an honest sense of urgency that I'm creating here. Facebook is going to take down this live video in 30 days. Therefore, if you want the value that came in that live video, in this case, it included some free downloads, you have to tune in before that 30-day window is up. Otherwise, it's gone for good. So this is one marketing tactic you can use. Facebook is giving you real urgency simply by the fact that it's removing your live videos after 30 days. The other option, if you want to keep your videos on Facebook for longer than 30 days, looks something like this. I'm going to go over to my profile, and then what you want to look for is these 3 dots. Click on the 3 dots, and you want to go here to your activity log. And you'll see the very first option here is your live videos. Click on that. And what Facebook is going to do is it's going to load all of your live videos. So here's all my live videos. And then over here, the 3 dots beside view, click on the 3 dots and you can download that live video. So Facebook will allow you to download it as an MP4 file, and then you can simply re-upload it as a new post that's no longer a live video, and now that video will remain on Facebook forever. And then when people ask you about that training you did or that live video that you shared, you can direct them to the recorded version that you had re-uploaded after your live version has been taken down. So there you have it. There are some advanced strategies you can use to make sure that your streams look super professional and to make sure that people are actually paying attention. They're actually showing up when you go live on on Facebook. And these are the strategies that I use personally, but I also have a secret weapon, and that secret weapon is Unipro. Unipro is an amazing tool that goes out onto Facebook. It finds your ideal leads, it brings those leads over into your audience, and then it nurtures those leads, making sure that they see your content, including your Facebook Lives, and then it strikes up conversations with those leads when they're most likely to buy from you. Unipro has been a game changer for my business, and I know it will be for you as well. So definitely check it out. Go over to unipro.com. That's what I've got for you in this video, all about Facebook Live. If this was helpful, give it a like. If you have any questions about how to up-level your Facebook Live streams, go ahead and ask me in the comments below. I'm happy to help out. And again, if you're growing an online business and you're using Facebook to do it, you got to check out Unipro. Go over to unipro.com. It's going to help you grow your business so much faster. Thanks for checking out this video. Can't wait to see you in the next video.